Hi, I'm Jenny Barker, naturopath and health educator. Today I wanted to talk to you about 3 common reasons for reacting to foods. So as a naturopath, I've seen hundreds of clients come in that I've tested for food intolerances, and these are 3 common themes that I see coming through. So the first reason is that you don't have enough digestive enzymes to digest your food properly. So an example of this would be dairy milk, so just normal milk. If you don't have enough of the enzyme lactase and you are having milk, then you won't be able to digest the lactose, which is the sugar in milk, which will then cause symptoms. So you might get bloating or diarrhea or excessive gas or tummy pains. It's different for everyone. So if you don't have enough digestive enzymes to break down your food properly, then that will cause you to react to foods. The second reason is that the food is not food. So you're reacting to things that aren't really food. They are synthetic chemicals that we should be reacting to. So things like preservatives, aspartame, which is an artificial sweetener, MSG, food colours, these aren't foods. We should be reacting to them. So make sure you minimise these foods, as they can cause all sorts of reactions. And the third reason, or the theme that I see coming through, is that people are eating too much of the same foods. So a good example of this is gluten. So if you were having toast for breakfast and a sandwich for lunch and possibly some pasta for dinner, then this might just be too much gluten for your body in one day, and so you'll get symptoms. So you might only be able to tolerate 1 piece of toast for breakfast and maybe a biscuit in the afternoon, but to have 2 pieces for breakfast, 2 pieces for lunch, that might be too much for you. So what I would recommend is that you can take a digestive enzyme, so that can help the problem if you've got problems with digesting the food because of a lack of enzymes. But make sure you've done the basics first. Make sure that you are chewing your food really well, because when you chew your food, you're going to produce lots of saliva, and your pancreas will produce lots of enzymes ready for that food to come down through the intestines. And make sure that you are relaxed when you're eating, because if you're busy rushing at lunchtime, you're only sort of going chew, chew, swallow, you're looking at the computer, you're talking to people, you're not going to digest your food properly because you're not even focused on digestion and eating. So that if you're eating in a hurry or you're not chewing your food properly, that will cause you to react to foods or not digest them optimally. Make sure that you avoid foods that aren't really foods, so your aspartame, your MSG, your food colours, your preservatives. Really minimise or cut those out, and totally. You shouldn't be having these. They are not foods, and they will cause you to react, which is a good thing, because your body's saying, I can't digest that. That's not what I should be having. Also, don't eat the same foods every day. So make sure you're having a good variety of foods. This is how we get different nutrients, different minerals, different vitamins, by eating different foods. And I know it's really easy to fall into the trap of eating the same foods every day, because this makes things easier. We don't have to think. But it's important that you do have that variety and that you don't overeat specific foods. Particularly gluten is a common one that people will have too much of and will start to react to. So one of the things you can do here is keep a food and symptom diary where you're writing down what you're eating and you're writing down your symptoms, and see if you notice any links. And you might just see that you can tolerate a certain amount of something, but if you have too much of it, then you start to get symptoms. So I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, please ask me in the comments section below. Otherwise, I will see you next time.